Okay, so there's huge Tesla news. This is massive. Why is the stock up over 4% today? Well, there's a few reasons. Of course, they just recently killed their earnings, but there's an even bigger reason. And that is Hertz, the massive, massive car rental company, just purchased 100,000 Teslas from Tesla, obviously, worth about an estimated $4.2 billion. We can actually see that with this clip that's behind me. We can see that it's 100,000 Teslas. That's huge. We also can see that it's worth $4.2 billion. That's also huge. But why is this big? It's not just, and I'm going to tell you right now, the articles that are out there are saying that there's 100,000 Teslas being sold by Hertz, and that it's worth $4.2 billion. That's big news, but it's going to be delivered probably over the next year or so. The article does say that it's going to be by the end of 2022, so next year. So this is going to be slow progression and slow trickling in of money from Hertz, most likely. It's not going to be most likely right up front. Here you go. It's going to be a progression of whenever they get deliveries. However, what is huge is the infrastructure that's needed for this. And nobody is talking about this. What do you need to have a Tesla? You need to have a charging station. I can tell you right now that, of course, the Tesla cars, they do come with the ability to plug into a wall. Anyone can do that. However, that is a very, very slow way of charging. And if you are dealing with a rental company, there is no way that they're going to be looking to charge their batteries over a multi-hour period. They want to be able to charge their cars quick. So, what's going to happen? Number one, they are going to need to have fast chargers at their facilities. They're going to need that. The other thing that they're going to need is, of course, batteries. What happens if there's a power outage? They're going to need to still charge these cars. They're probably going to be also purchasing batteries. They're also going to be probably wanting to have solar panels, which Tesla sells through Solar City, because
it's 9 o'clock.
And apparently it's 9 o'clock. I did not put my computer on mute, but they're gonna need solar panels. They're gonna need them, and because of that, Tesla's gonna make even more money from this deal. In this same article that we're looking at is from Verge. They also mention that Hertz is going to be looking to put their own charging stations around the cities that they operate in, so that now their customers can just go to a Hertz charging facility and then just charge from there. Well, there's a few different companies that they could go with third-party wise, but why would they go third-party if they just ordered 100,000 cars from Tesla? They're obviously going to be getting that same technology, that same charging station technology from Tesla. And they're going to be putting this throughout the city. Could this be extra solar panels throughout the city as well? Possibly. Could this be extra batteries throughout the city? Possibly. But it's going to be mostly the charging stations. And this is going to bring even more money to Tesla. This is massive, massive news. The article also stated that they're going to be looking at also ordering another 400,000 electric vehicles from other manufacturers. They didn't say if it was just other, or they're going to be looking at a total of 500,000 total throughout their whole fleet. Which means to me that, according to a couple of other articles, Hertz only ordered Model 3s. Well, guess what? There's Model S's, there's Model 3s as they ordered, there's Model X's and Model Y's, which means that X, Y, and X haven't been purchased or at least ordered yet, which means to me that they could potentially put another big, massive order in, possibly for another 100,000 Teslas, which would be massive. This is huge news. And this is Hertz. This isn't all of the other companies, because there's going to be a big, massive push towards going green, going electric when it comes to the Biden administration. What does this mean? Other car rental agencies are going to need to also do the ordering of cars too. Now, what does this mean for all of us? Well, it means that possibly in 5 years we could get some cheap Teslas because, hey, there's going to be a ton of them on the market. There's high resale value right now. And when I go on to Auto Trader here in Canada, you're looking at cars that have 100,000 kilometers and they're like 2 years old. Who can drive that much? But either way, these cars are getting high mileage, even without it being rental cars. And they're able to withstand and still keep their value later on. So if that continues, then these rental car companies could have a massive, amazing deal on their hands where they could get rid of them in a couple of years, still have high resale value, and then buy more. So this is why I think that this could be a massive segment for Tesla. It's not just the B2C customers where it's business to consumer. The B2B customers could be massive, business to business. Tesla to rental car companies, or Tesla to actual businesses that need to use cars for their business. For example, let's say you're running a business where you've got a couple of salespeople and you need cars. Well, what would you rather have? High as anything, because gas is huge. Credit cards that you just give to your employees and say, here's a gas card, go get gas. Or would you rather say, go to our charging stations. You don't have to worry about the fill-up cost, and we don't need to worry about fill-up costs because electricity is cheaper, especially if we're using solar panels. And see what I mean? More and more businesses, more and more companies are going to be doing this, and it's just massive news for Tesla. Anyways, that's the news about Tesla today. I think this is massive news, in my opinion. It should be up more than 4%, but well, that's fine. Let it be 4%. It'll slowly trickle higher into the future. I'll see you guys again next time.